Texas, the home of the Rockets.
Here we go.
On 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Off to Orlando in Florida.
Yeah, Shrimp showing you some nice awareness there. And he's dependable when it comes to finding his open teammates. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Robinson, that's good.
Assist goes
Robinson's
to
got his second bucket.
Gilgeous
Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Gordon. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Suggs with the steal. The finish. And Suggs throws it down.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
The shot's good from Gilgeous Alexander.
And even if Gilgeous Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
Jalen Suggs.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Now, Gilgeous Alexander. Thompson outside. And they're running. Here's Suggs. No good with the triple. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And the rejection by Collins. And Collins has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. Inside. And here's Barnes. Pass to Collins. Takes the three. Good on the triple.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
There's a screen by Robinson. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Klay Thompson.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Houston moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
Now, so far, he's been dominant this game, making the most of his opportunities.
Gordon a screen. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
All right, you command the court. Get loud for your
Some changes for Toronto.
All right,
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He believes Bam Adebayo's ball handling improvement has made him a nightmare to defend. Coach said Bam was always a factor at the rim, but now he can take you off the dribble in either direction. And the jump shot's coming around as well. That means they have to prepare for all kinds of possibilities. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And Toronto has possession. The Rockets making the shot. Murray looking around. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. To stop the run. Gasol.
Mark Gasol.
Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Assisted.
And, you know,
Marcus
Gasol
Smart.
is used to taking on physical defenders. I mean, so good at staying with his shot regardless of the contact. That's good concentration from Gasol.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
They're not backing off at all, are they?
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
It'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. Here's Murray. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural
Raptors
scorer.
foul.
And there's
Malcolm
the call
Brogdon.
on Malcolm Brogdon.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Suggs with the ball. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go with the 3. Drops in the tray.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the...
Loud for your Quad City Dancers.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
On the wing, Barnes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 9. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Rockets ball. Substitution for your Rockets.
To the paint. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Gordon. Down low. Outside, Robinson. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the wing, Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Houston ball.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the middle. And he slammed in by Williams.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand clutch.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
Right here.
Gordon a screen. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Goes up again over Brand. Here is Schrempf. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. And some nice passing there by Houston. Nailed from three-point land. Kisper's got the lead up to 14 now. For Houston.
Toronto with the
Some
timeout.
super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you want to win a championship.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then to Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Misses the three.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball's knocked loose. Robinson on the wing. And the 3 ball is good. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And the Trailblazers keep guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Williams with the block. Goes back in. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Houston. The Lakers took their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the contest. Raptors trail by 18. There's a screen by Robinson. In the corner, Smart with it. The shot by Wade, wide open. Second chance shot, Robinson. And he makes good on the way. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Driving to the basket. That one goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Jamal Murray.
Good.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Smart. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Seconds left. Here's Williams. Here's Kispert. And that one released in time, but no good.
Putting that 6.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Rockets on top. They lead by 14. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Suggs has got 12.
Those are starting to add. Their last 5 baskets have been triple. His eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
There's a screen by Robinson. Inside. And it's the Rockets on the break. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball,
It'll be
fellas,
a Raptors
that's what
timeout.
can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Raptors trail by 17. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Bull. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. A three. Trent with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Gordon trying to break loose. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Here's Suggs. Here's Giddey. 6 to shoot. Driving in. And Suggs throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is.
That's his first personal foul.
And the effort
First
level
team
of
foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave
At
reviews
the
from his
line for the
college coach
Raptors.
as the hardest worker and most
Shea
coachable player on the
Gilgeous-Alexander.
team.
And the second free throw, good. Rockets lead by 17. Driving the lane. Suggs.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player, can compete with the best of them.
Rocket 6. Here's Giddey. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Giddey's got 8 points. Down low. It's deflected. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gordon a screen. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Houston. 2-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. On the wing, Gordon. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Barnes. Inside. Here's Suggs. Shakes him. And drive by Barnes.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Gordon. Suggs with the steal. Ahead for the finish. And finished off by Collins.
Man, that's two tough points. Collins willing to mix it up down low.
He's coming on the court. Get loud for your
Some changes here for the Raptors. Raptors trail by 18.
Get on Murray.
Murray outside. To the middle. Stolen by Brand. And it's Houston on the break. Robinson, that's good.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up for three-point range on the break. But for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And it's Murray penetrating.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Robinson for three. Toronto grabs the miss. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And Brand wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Brand got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Robinson for three. Williams in the post. Over Smart. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Raptors trailed by 20. Now Murray. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. From downtown. Rebound by Murray.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Outside for Gasol. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to Schrempf. Robinson up top. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the three. That one doesn't go. And Houston the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Johnson for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. And the Raptors miss again.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
To the inside. Back to Brand. Stolen by Robinson. Thompson with it. Robinson picks him up. Back to Shrimp. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Out to Shrimp. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Plus 5 on the clock. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2
Driving
minutes
inside.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brand inside. And all the contact there, but he gets the ball and will shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First
And a
team
moment here to
foul.
take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
At the line for your Rockets.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
It's blocked.
Out of
It's out of
bounds.
bounds. The Raptors able to retain
Raptors
possession.
ball. Coming out of the floor for your Rockets, John Collins.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good looking screen by Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Assist
Awesome
from
job right there from
Klay
Gasol,
Thompson.
understanding where to cut after setting the pick.
Here's Alabama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the
Jamal
line.
Murray. That's his
But
first
between the
personal
draft
foul.
and free agency and
Second
big
team
season
foul.
trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed. And
Jamal Murray.
overall, probably a positive thing for the players.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, you got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Down low. Here's Gasol. And Gasol
Gasol.
with the dunk.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large
Toronto foul.
And guys, the fast
Gasol.
break was run, I thought, beautifully.
That's his
All
first
night by
personal
these guys.
foul.
I think that was a big part of the success.
Team
They
foul.
definitely ran the break well. A big advantage.
At the
in that
line for your
category. They
Rockets.
continually put pressure on the defense.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same
Jalen
approach right into
That's
game
his
2
second
they
personal
had
foul.
tonight.
And you know, when you
First
look at the
team foul.
huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Suggs.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Jalen
He's going to pay him
Suggs.
off the pretty assist.
An assist goes to
And
Scotty
the
Barnes.
Rockets lead by 17.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge
Toronto
injection
foul.
of energy and a great run to
Gasol.
finish it off.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
First team foul. At the line for Houston.
And he makes both free throws. And the Raptors with the ball. Murray with it. In the corner, Smart with it. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Suggs. So we see the Rockets taking the lead here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it. And we saw